Howdy friends, Preppy Durgan go where? So what are we doing here quite right now? Parent head to the hideout. I do want to buy ingredients and make an homage, at least, and also buy stuff. Also just do a buy stuff at Sophie's shop, just in case there's better stuff to get, and do a weapon pass at least.
Welcome.
So, hold on, no, this is just, okay, not ingredients. Every place that's selling ingredients, though, I'll try to go around and find all the ingredients to buy again, because I'm sure there's more than one place that has ingredients, right?
Mm-hmm. What'll it be?
Yeah, miso ramen, yeah, recipes too.
Thanks a bundle. Yo!
Hey! Good stuff. Heck ye. Very nice. Gonna be some ramen Fuzi. Flash of inspiration. Of course there was Ryuji. I kind of wished I read that, but it's cool. And yeah, homestyle ramen set. There we go. Gonna buy as many of those as I can. Only one, huh? 420 yen, by the way. Yeah. Anyway.
Please come back soon.
Smonk that weed. I'm just kidding. Okay. Isn't there a runny Durgan button? Maybe not outside of palaces or jails in this case.
Hey
This jazzy soundtrack, especially this game, feels so cozy. There's something just very cozy about this soundtrack. Every new town just has this epic, new theme, I feel like. Oh, you heard about grabbing food too, Der? Doesn't the seafood bowl here look amazing? Heck, it does. I'm thinking I should try that. Just look at all the raw fish they use. And don't worry, Morgana, I'll buy one to go for you. Hey, a nice little Makoto moment. I'm glad we got one. Meow. He's such a good boy. Ooh, how thoughtful, Makoto. Can't thank you enough. Makoto taking care of our cat friend. I enjoyed seafood bowls with Makoto. I'm okay. Definitely gonna go around and get all of these. I like how there's little character moments baked into all of these. I love just you're getting so much more of your party members in this game. I love it, and I love all the character moments here. There's a lot of just like fluffy, good character stuff in this whole game. It feels like it really does feel like a vacation after 5 because there's some definite heavy stuff going on, but definitely got the vacation vibe going, so we get to kick some ass and have vacation. I'm sure that all the Fantasies members would to some degree or another rather not have to fight. But, it does kind of feel like a little bit more relaxed after, at least so far, after, having to save the world, which I don't know if this is going to go so far as Persona 5's plot is the whole world's going to crumble, oh god, but there's definitely some sort of Japan takeover plot sort of thing happening. I'm not sure though. Top quality sushi box. Very nice. Oh,
is this what you'd like?
Absolutely grabbing those SP items.
Here
Give me
you
that.
go.
I'm mostly
Thanks
gonna
so
just stick to food that I've made, because that'll be like the best HP stuff, item stuff, won't it? I guess it makes sense they're not all that busy this early in the day. But yeah, apparently karaoke bars must be a huge thing in Japan because there's so much Japanese media that goes into karaoke bars for some reason. Like that has like a karaoke bar scene or something like that, right? And of course there's Kyoto propaganda everywhere because this is a jail ruler and they've got a lot of power in the real world. It's interesting. The sweet shop, oh, it's right, it's only open at night. I have to remember that. I bet there's also a recipe you can get there, I bet, right? So there's a really good reason to go there at night. I'm hoping there is another night it can be available. I would imagine they would at least let you have some nights to explore. Because I don't think I did enough exploring initially, because I wanted to just get things done here. What I've realized, by the way, is I've been up for a long time since my last recording, but what I've realized is my stress level at the moment, because I was really busying myself with things the last couple of days, and the moment that I decided to just relax for a few hours and then go back to this, I feel like my mind's a lot more able to just play the video game well, and not get stressed about things, so it's a better time to record. What I've realized is I really need to be careful about my stress levels and stuff, and I'm better at being careful about that. So that feels really good. Also, just today just feels right. It's great. I'm loving today so far. Let's go ahead and just make sure I can't make some new personas. I'm just, making new personas and have nice stuff, especially nice fire stuff.
Performing a fusion.
If I can do that, I'll be happy. But yeah, I'm looking for anything that says unreg, I think.
It seems that it can gain new power.
And that I can make, of course. So really, it's just Shisa now.
It seems that it can gain new power. Choose
if I can give it fire stuff, I will. I cannot. But, gonna give it nuke stuff? No. But, I can, freeze, though, okay. I could save it for the next palace, but there's no way Bufu and freeze boost can be useful in in this palace, So do I make Shisa later, or do I just load it up with non-ice stuff? That's a good question. I guess I'll have it Null Fear and have Maiha for now. Just cause, and honestly I don't care as much, because I'm able to just bullshit through the game anyway. And I'm mostly going to be doing that until there's some heavy-duty things happening. Unless I really end up having to rethink my strategy, and by that I mean have any strategy at all, like I sometimes have to in Persona 5 itself. But anyway, I can also make a Legion.
It seems that it can gain new power. Choose which...
I'd love to give it fire if I can. Again, no fire, but I will give it Masayo and frickin' Concentrate, because Death Machine.
Is this the persona you'd like?
I'm sure. Did I know thanks? What did I say no thanks to? Maybe this isn't the best time, but I'm just gonna let all decisions that I make happen the way that they're going to happen. Just enjoy playing the video game. Alright, so for now, that's what I'll do. Time to head back.
May luck be on your side.
I'm not gonna care much about the Persona system until I have to, if I ever have to. So, I'm literally not even going to care about replacing old Personas, because clearly I've been cool with whatever I had, but I will look at my current Persona Leaf. Should I just equip Jack-o'-lantern just because Fayado? I don't think so, because I feel like I should equip something that's nice and beefy, like Shisa for now, just because it's nice and beefy. I would like to make something with Jack-o'-lantern, something fiery, but I don't need to. I'd rather just equip something strong. Thonky Durgan. What do I need to do that doesn't require going back to the hideout so that I can just buy things from the hideout, equip, and then go? Closed place. Another place only open at night. I'm hoping there is another night time to do that.
You done?
To go and do that during.
Here you go.
Probably.
At all? Here you go. At all? Here you go. You done? Here you go. You done?
Is it bad that I date this girl just from her voice and her attitude?
Here you go.
Probably. That probably is an indicator of how much of a subby-ass mofo I am at my core. Anyway, what? I didn't say anything, and that's probably TMI, and I'm sorry. But I still didn't say anything. If you heard something that sounded a bit, suspicious and horny, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you didn't have to hear anything. You're just imagining things. Anyway, goddammit, I love video games. Sometimes I just gotta say that, because there's so many things. Video games bring me such great joy in so many ways. And that only increases as I live my life more. It's great. I love video games. Eternally. Forever. I love them. I don't think that will ever change. I think something really big would have to change for me to not love video games anymore. I don't think it's possible for me. And I'm very grateful for that. That and some other things, man. And some of the things that I don't think will change about myself, goddamn, I'm grateful for it every day. Including how much I love games. And some other things about myself, and that's important to note, because sometimes I freaking hate being myself, just to put it bluntly. Sometimes I end up lamenting traits of myself and things like that, and what I've started to realize is when I focus on the things that I love, life is very easy. It really just feels easy. The same situations, worries seem more distant. It's like And I continue to work on what works for me, and that seems to be getting me somewhere to some degree right now, so that feels good. Alright, let's gather the hideout. I agree. Morgana. Alright, honestly, I really just want to go ahead and just fucking buy better stuff and then just go and just finish Mariko. And I can do all the cycle. If I lose Ryuji's quest in the midst, I might, but I think you can, I think it's like, you finish out their quest, right? You know, and then there's like, some days you're still there and you can do side quests during that time, right? I think? I hope. Anyway, it'll warn us, right? So, and then you can, and then I think there's like a thing you can do. You can go back. And, anyway, so go back here, I think, and then it'll advance. And either way, it'll warn me. And if I end up skipping Ryuji's quest because it has to do with going around Sapporo itself afterward as well, after I get the stuff Sophie needs, oh well. I just want to finish out Mariko's palace. So let's do that. But first, use shop. Double first. Let's actually sell first. Sell all, right? Yeah, sell all materials, sell. Unless I just also sold all my ingredients. No, I didn't. I'm not sure what all the materials and sell. How do you sell them specifically to what's her name? I literally forget the scientist's name, but oh well, I'm confused now. I don't really mind. Can I buy weapons? Yes, I can finally buy new weapons, better weapons.
You want this one?
And then I'll make food and
You want
then
to
go.
equip that?
Everyone gets better weapons and better armor if possible.
You want this
Yes,
one?
that is quite
You want to
possible.
equip that?
I mean, unless I don't
Thank
have
you
the
very
money. We'll see.
Which
148,000.
one?
Considering the prices of these things, I might be fine.
Thanks for your patronage.
At least for weapons. I don't know about armor, though, for everyone. I'm literally just gonna equip everyone if I can.
Thanks for your patronage.
Everything, and if I start running out of weapons... Okay, so, here's what I do. I definitely have enough money lying around for the weapons, so...
You want
But,
this one?
just
You
in
want
case,
this one?
yeah, it looks like I should just be able to go to the bottom of the list for everyone.
You want to equip that? Put it to good use. Okay, who's it for?
And go ahead and just equip everyone with better things. And Sophia's the last one I need to do that for.
You want to
Should be fine
Thank you very
equipped.
much.
Everyone should be equipped with their best thing. Pretty sure.
Which one?
I'm literally just going to go to the list and make certain of that. Just go to the bottom of the list. If that's an E, then we're good.
Which one?
Yeah, that should be how that works. So
Which one?
literally should just be bottom of the list. If it's an E, we're good. Interesting how people just have different lengths of lists to a degree or another, though. It's odd. Although, actually, it kind of looks like everyone has the same length, except for Joker, which is longer. I think it's because he has this special stuff that weapons that I've gotten for him. But protectors.
Which one?
Let's see. Derg is a
You
duh.
want this one? You want to equip that?
Okay, let's see how much all these cost, because we're getting lower now by going Joker and then
You
Makoto.
want this one? You want to equip that? Thanks for
We
your
might be
patronage.
able to do it. I don't know for absolutely everyone, but most everyone. Our party for now, which is on, and then did I choose Sophie or did I choose Haru? I don't remember right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and choose Sophie, and part of the reason is I just got Shisa, who's a Psi element persona, who's my strongest one, so I'll go ahead and just go with Sophie for now.
Which one?
So she gets a new protector as well. Whatever best armor protector. I'm not even looking at anything else. I'm just getting the best def for everyone. Now, I'll also go ahead and get Futaba just in case she needs better stuff. Actually, she doesn't have
Who's it
any
for?
new protectors, interestingly enough.
Who's it for?
Unlike our party members, thankfully do.
You want this one?
But, you
You
know,
want
she
this
really
one?
only needs better protectors for
Thanks for your patronage.
just more health when she's needed for hackanization, so it makes sense she doesn't get updated as often. Her selection.
Who's it for? Which one? You want this? You want to equip that?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna quite be able to buy them for everyone, but we'll see. So who's left?
Which one?
Morgana.
You want this? You want to equip that? Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah, not quite everyone.
Which one?
Ryuji.
You want
Maybe
to equip that? Thank you
just
very much.
about everyone. Hold on. Me, Ryuji, Morgana, On, Yusuke, Makoto, Haru. Actually, wait. I think Haru's the last one, right? No, I've got one for her
Who's it
too.
for?
I think I just got one for everyone. Yeah, I think so. Cool. What about accessories though? Any new accessories?
Which one?
Oh, here we go! Strengthens attacks. Thank fuck, finally. Okay. Yeah, I'm only gonna be able to buy one of these. Hold on.
Who's it for?
Then, honestly, if I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna just do it for Makoto. There we go. Strengthen her nuke.
You want to
Just
that?
to murder
Put it
things.
to good use, okay?
There we go. And now I'm broke because I bought a nice...
Which one?
what did I buy exactly? Yeah, I bought... yeah, Joker bought a nice... Yeah, it's probably... I'm guessing band equals ring? Maybe? Not sure what the bands are. They're probably rings again, because it seems like... I'm not sure what clappers are. Yeah, they seem to... I'm not sure what a band is supposed to be. I feel like that's also a ring. But... So yeah. Bought a nice ring for my girlfriend, probably. Which is cute. It's interesting how that's called a star band, though. Anyway. But I guess star, very hot, very... Like, I don't know about nuclear, but interesting. Anyway. Alright, so we're all decked out now. We're fucking broke. So let's get some of the money back by beating up a politician. Wait. Go to destination. Wait, I don't know how this adds up. There we go.
This is where the
Cutscene
accident
time.
happened,
Indeed,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Yupple.
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell.
There may be enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready?
Trauma Cell. Speaking of which, it reminds me of the game series Trauma Center every time that I think about it, and I think I very well might play those on the channel in some form. I don't know if it's going to be the DS or the Wii version. I'm a little bit inclined to do the Wii version in Dolphin Emulator, just because the Wii version is going to be updated graphically. I very well might do that, because I know that the Wii games are remakes of the DS games, if I'm not mistaken. And I think there's like 2 Wii games, or maybe there's just one. I'll have to research that, but I feel like at least one of the Wii games is a remake of the first DS game. And I very well might play that on the channel. I've actually played the DS game, not entirely, but I just love the super anime. Hey, how would we make an anime about doctors? That's literally how they made the story. It's the most anime medical drama thing in the universe. And the gameplay's fun and interesting. And I would like to see how the Wii version plays. I might do that on the channel. Yeah, maybe enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready? Heck ye, we are.
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own 2 eyes. The keyword is Snow City.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
Haru Huggle, seeing what happened to her kind older friend? I'm not sure what exactly you'd call her relationship to Mariko. But Mariko was apparently a really sweet lady once upon a time to everyone. I'm thinking we're starting to understand exactly what happened. Yeah, she's really tortured by that mistake. So it's built up in her mind like this. Oof, man.
Check out those 2 suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir, would you please be discreet about this?
I can do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign.
Okay, so people trying to muscle her out of office.
Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor
Oh,
of
God.
town, and you'll be my well-paid associate.
You know, if there'd be a series of events that would make someone a hard ass, this would do it. Like, you know, she feels really guilty about this, that woman kind of blamed her for it, and this guy's trying to muscle her out of the office because of the incident, and be probably a new corrupt mayor that doesn't give a fuck about anyone except himself. At all. It's clear Mariko actually wants to be an actual, like, good politician that actually cares of one little tiny monicum about anyone else. And goddamn, we need more people like that, but yeah.
You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
What did you just say?
There!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this, that anyone was behind
Wait, what?
this.
So they actually made the sculpture fall so she could... Oh my god, that's corrupt.
You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city. Meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? What's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So what's the harm in one little mishap?
Oh my god.
That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
What? Go ahead and do it, but I'm bringing you down with me.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined.
Jesus Christ, fuck you, asshole.
Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed.
He even has, like... Okay, he has sunglasses on, but to me, it kind of looked for a second like he had, like, the generic, like, hair just covering both eyes, like, generic hentai protagonist, freaking hairstyle, which makes so much sense, because, let's be honest, generic hentai protagonists are also complete assholes who don't give a fuck about anyone except for how they can fuck them. So it makes so much sense that he's being the same way towards Marco, except not sexual fuck, just like fuck over, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I...
Whoops. As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me, because I'm an asshole. Oh yeah, I'm bringing that joke back now. For those of you that haven't seen it, the original P5 playthrough I did, the original Let's Play was like, there was a huge running joke for the first, few episodes of it where I was just calling I was just like adding, because I'm an asshole at the end of like so many of the people's, because whenever this song was playing, it was because someone's being an asshole. That really is what this song is, and it's doing it again. That's great.
Well, are you finally ready to listen?
How about fuck you, asshole?
Answer me, Mayor.
No, asshole.
You ready?
Alright, let's beat this asshole up, shall we? I think Mariko would really be happy
How
about
can
that.
you blame a peon like me? We don't get paid enough for this.
Well, we can blame you because you literally made it happen and want to frickin' muscle your way into being the mayor because of it. Yeah, you're the last person that needs to have that kind of
This
power.
world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor.
Yeah, money talks and then it gets people like you put in jail in the end, asshole. You know what really talks? Passion that then moves money? Passion that often has to do with, like, selfless goals. That's... When people say money talks, they don't really get that a lot of the money that moves is because of people that care about things that then need money to happen. But a lot of people get attached to the money itself, and that's just asking for suffering and pain for yourself and everyone else, and most people don't really get that, it seems. Or at least these kinds of people don't, and there seems to be so many of these kinds of people in the world who literally get attached to money. I don't get it. Anyway.
Threatened the mayor? Is that it?
I had no idea Mari-san went through something like this.
Haru hug.
So awful.
Think later, act now. We've got a real fight in our hands here. He's got something. Can anyone stop him?
You're guilty too. Right, Mayor?
Although, like, I don't know why she's blaming Mari-san here, except for she kinda, like, agreed to his deal, but what the hell choice did she have in her position? Like, I don't know, man.
You're mine.
I love how this is Haru's arc. I love her being a badass and standing up for what she believes in. And that's what I loved about her arc with her father, too, and everything. anything after that. You know, as much as she does suffer from last party member syndrome, she does definitely get a lot after her arc in 5, and I think especially in Royal, and Royal did a good job of fleshing her out some more, I think. To a degree or another, anyway. Though I feel like Royal didn't focus on her very much, and especially in the light of her being the last party member and thus not having as much time as everyone else to be ingratiated. And then there's the whole arc about, oh yes, if I marry the protagonist, you know, even though I'm the girl that has had the least time with him possible, then everything will be solved. That's a weird thing to me, but... And that kind of brings her down as well, because, like, the game really hammers it in that that'd be really helpful for her. And she's really clearly disappointed, you know, when you're rejected, because you're not a freaking harem ass mofo, or, you know, and, you know, in my case, I'm not a harem ass mofo and I'm dating a girl. That's the reason you do it, because, like, either you're a harem ass mofo or you're faithful and you want Haru, which the only reason I would choose her is that, and I think I will one of these playthroughs. But I might do Kasumi first. I guess. You know, I won't say I guess, and say what I was gonna say after that in order to keep spoilers from happening to people that may not be spoilers. Kasumi's beam is awesome. And also Haruki is also for a lot of really deep reasons. You can tell how hard I'm autopiloting this because I just want to play the video game and experience the story. And unless I get pwned by things, which has not happened for a long time, since Alice's Palace, I won't care. Like I keep saying, I keep repeating that because I think it's important, and I think honestly, it needs to happen right now to get past insecurity that's lingering. But there we go.
Oh, that's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Yeah,
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position.
oof, man.
Something along those lines.
So he basically murdered that girl. As far as I am aware of this, that's oof.
Unforgivable.
Agreed.
Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
So no wonder she's so hard on them now. She wants to make sure none of them are like that. Maybe she's trying to punish them for that too, as like a side thing. Even though it's just one guy.
These greedy assholes only wanted money and power.
Yeah.
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking.
Yeah, me too.
When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
Yeah.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through.
And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her.
Mari-san.
Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
And hug Haru, because she deserves...
So, what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Was it not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture? And they deserve the most punishment.
I think it's all of them.
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
So you were here all along.
What's your angle here, Gramps?
Whoa, why the hostility? You guys forgot about me, didn't you? Why would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it... Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested. Okay, we're sorry. Forget it. So what's our situation?
Poor Zenkichi.
Now I get the picture. So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch. That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree. But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
That may be true, but...
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
Interesting.
Even so,
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law, but the real world isn't so cut and dry. And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the line.
Zenkichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
Awful. Interesting. Interesting. The fan of these never had someone directly opposing them like this, like someone who knew who they were, who was working with them, that was being like, hey guys, you're doing some pretty naive things. Like, no one's ever personally done that before, other than people that were just saying stuff on the internet and on TV and stuff. Like, if you think about it, no one really sat them down and was genuinely like, yeah, you guys are doing the wrong thing. It's really interesting. And it kind of makes sense as like an after, exploration after, the events of 5 itself, that someone's coming through and being like, if you keep doing that, like, yeah, of course, you save the world and all, but, at this point, you might want to rethink it. Is that what you really think?
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning.
Of course Makoto would. I had a feeling she'd be the first one to be like, yeah, you might be right.
You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting.
At the same time, I knew she was also strong in her convictions. It's another reason why I love Makoto. She's logical, but she also is really strong in her convictions,
If
It's
we
really
give up
great.
now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
By the way, I fucking love Cherami Lei. That's the voice actress, by the way. I'm not sure if her last name's pronounced Lee or Lei, but she's amazing. Also, she does Female V in Cyberpunk 2077, and she's amazing there, too. She's really good at being a badass street punk. Like, fucking, hot. Anyway, sorry. Just, damn. I'm really excited to do a Cyberpunk thing, but I'm actually going to wait until the game's done being updated. And hopefully that will, have a lot of time passed so that all the heatedness around the game is passed, and also have a lot of things patched up and some new content put in so that, there's more positive in the game. Because the thing is that I love the game. And I've played the shit out of it and am continuing to play the shit out of it. Like, I'm on my third full playthrough, but I've restarted the game more than 3 times for damn sure. It's addictive to me. I love it. But yeah, I want to really do the game justice, like accumulating more knowledge of the game, because there's so many angles in the game and things in the game and that I have not really explored yet fully. I want to basically know everything about the game and then do a full playthrough that's very immersive and does the game the justice I feel that most people aren't willing to do it right now. And it'll also help that other people are more willing to accept my praise of it later when the game's all patched and all this controversy around it has settled down a bit. But anyway.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand you all take this very seriously. Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
Correct. We're going to stop her.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason.
Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo. But we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
Well said.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Hell yeah,
Thank you.
Yusuke. Thank you, Haru.
So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Of course, everyone's just gonna throw their favorite food out there. I almost guarantee you everyone's gonna go around with their favorite food now.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route.
Like somewhere she's bound to pass by. Then how about where the Suzushino posters are? I'm sure she'll have a speech over there.
Good thinking, Haru.
Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
No. Not again. Seriously?
Listen, we don't trust you, dude. You're the perfect scapegoat, unfortunately. I feel bad for Zen, though. He's the new joke butt character, and I'm not fond of that trope in general, but it still is funny to me sometimes.
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
And this is pretty funny to me, honestly.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
I'm sorry, Zen.
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zen. I almost called him Gramps, but to try to preserve. I was about to say his dignity, but I'm pretty sure that's all crushed. But to express my respect for him, let's say, I wanna call him Zen instead of Gramps. Might as well say yes. Your only hope, Zen, please.
You little weasels.
I'm sorry.
Alright, fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this?
I love this man. I really do.
Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
By the way, Zen's pretty damn handsome, and he kind of looks like how I'd like to look in the future, because I have long brown hair. I wear glasses. I'd kind of like to have his kind of beard he's got going on there. He's always sharply dressed. I like him. He's very nice looking. He's pretty damn handsome, if I do say so, as a bi man. Hyodo's speech is tomorrow morning. That's when he'll make her aware of the calling card. We only have one shot at this. Let's make sure we're prepared before we send Zen out. Let's go ahead and cook homage.
You're going to cook?
Curry! Nope. Okay, I can make some gyutan stew. Actually, wait, no, that's from Sendai, right? Let's actually
Good choice.
make some Sapporo stuff. I wonder if it's better too.
It's finished.
I wonder if you can start making some of the old stuff in other areas. I mean, I can make the gyutan stuff. I wonder if just you start rotating as you go through more of the areas, you start rotating out what you can actually have. I'm not sure. What ingredients you can have, and thus you can maybe you can circle around to making some more of LeBlanc's stuff, but maybe not ever again, really. Anyway, we'll see. Though a lot of this stuff is common, but can we ever make coffee again? I hope we can start getting coffee beans elsewhere. We'll see. Don't quite have the stuff for that either. Alright, yeah, let's leave that there for now. Next episode, we'll actually go in and do it. This was just a story episode, basically, and I'm cool for that.